Hey folks, I'm Red and this is my Watcher of Realms channel, and I've just completed Gear Raid 1 Stage 19, and I thought I'd show you how I did it because the comp is a little bit unusual. I don't have any good kind of heroes like Laurel, who instantly boosts rage, and I don't have very good magic DPS, mage AoE DPS, so I'm basically using Abyzou and Greed and Artemis, and Artemis does have the anti-heal, which is nice, and he does some really good damage. And I've got him A2, so I don't need the 50% crit rate. I can build him with less. And I've got Reve as well, and then I pulled Hollow over the weekend, so I built her up to 5-star, and she's helping me do rage regen along with Laya. And then of course I've got Dolores, and Marri is in there for the slows to help keep the mobs off the wall. So this is the team I'm using. There's a YouTuber named New Name War, so New Name Watcher of Realms, and I'll link his video in the description because his video without Dolores, without Laurel, was really helpful for me to be able to clear this stage. Now, I also don't have Abomination, which he used to good effect. And so I've managed to do this with Reve instead. Now Reve is exclusive, he's hard to get, but yeah, my stats are not that great for most of these heroes. I've turned off Power of Dominance, and I'm gonna see if I can replicate the run that I did, and hopefully this will help you as well. All right, so Abyzou, Dolores gives that invigoration boost to Abyzou. Then Reve. Then Greed will go next. And I'll trigger Dolores when I have about 17 cost. Because Abyzou has that auto ult, and so I want the inspiration from Dolores to be up for that. And then I should be able to get these mobs down. Yep. Okay, put in Hollow. And wait for Laya to be available. And then on the right side, I will put in my Artemis and Marri. Now notice the heal is going on that left side there, which is what we want, rather than the right side. There we go, get a bit more damage out. And then Marri will help with the slows and the ice, the freezing on this side. Artemis go here. Get these mobs down. Trigger Dolores. Trigger Reve. Get some good damage here. Okay, so once these guys start turning that corner, I'm gonna trigger Marri. So these guys will get frozen out here, and I can just focus on DPSing these others. So here we go. Okay, so we don't care about the heals up top so much. Where it gets dangerous is when the heals come lower. These guys turn the corner, and we freeze them. And we use our DPS. Okay, so we're doing pretty well, I'd say. Use some more damage, but the wall is doing okay. Just trigger Marri here. Do Dolores and then Artemis. Get Reve going. Here we go. There we go. So I think we've got it. Marri is doing some good decreased defense. We're getting the mobs down. Now the boss is going to heal themselves, but we can wait for Artemis to come around and block that heal. So let's get this going. Maybe wait just a little bit. And then we pop everyone's ultimates at roughly around the same time. There we go. Get Laya to give us that damage boost. Okay, now when there's no other mobs to heal, it seems the boss doesn't actually heal himself. So that means we can just use our ultimates when they're available and get him down. So quite nice. And Marri is still doing her DPS there, or defense break. And this is very, very doable. So put this on 2x, and slowly we're just getting the boss down. Yeah, so this is working. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Victory! Okay, so that's the comp, and I'm glad we were able to finally do that. Let's see, not a great piece. So let me just show you the heroes and what their stats are like. I will first show you my Pantheon. Is not the greatest, but 9% attack, 16.75% HP bonus, some good rage regen, 24%, crit damage, 8.5, healing effect, and attack speed. So that's the Pantheon. I wasn't able to do this before I upgraded my Pantheon, so I think those are kind of the minimal stats that you need, combined with, if we go over here, a Greed with decent crit rate with 10k attack, maybe a bit more. He needs to be able to survive a bit as well, so 14k HP. An Abyzou, relatively fast, so 343 speed, 120k attack, and 18k HP. Decent crit rate, decent crit damage. Hollow is only 5-star and only level 45. So 16k HP, 5k attack. She doesn't need so much attack, but she does need good attack speed. So I've got her at 450 attack speed, and you can see her gear is not really great. Artemis I can build with just 50% crit rate, and so he's got 17k attack, and he does a lot of good work. Attack speed isn't great, crit damage isn't great. Reve he's got about 60k attack, or sorry, 60k HP, 15k attack, so he's pretty well built. Not great crit rate or crit damage, but it is what it is. Volka isn't really well built. I didn't use her at all. My Dolores has about 10k attack, and I did manage to get her in an invigoration set. These are not great pieces, but they're what I could farm. And Marri, I focused more on her HP, so she would survive, and also her speed, so 378 speed. Let's see, who else? I guess that's basically it. Dagna doesn't have hardly anything. Where is she? Down here. With all the rares. She just has one piece of gear. So she's just in there for the Lord bonus, obviously. So, yeah, so that's the team. That's what works for me. And obviously with Power of Dominance on, I've been able to do things more successfully and adjust my team composition and stuff. But yeah, that's what works. So I hope that's helpful for you. I will say again, new name, Watcher of Realms on YouTube, had a great guide where he doesn't even use Dolores, he uses Narvi for inspiration. And yeah, so there's multiple ways of doing Gear Raid 119. My stats are not great, but I was able to do it, and I hope that helps you to figure out a rage regen strategy like I used. Obviously, if you have Laurel, if you have Comet or other amazing damage dealers, it's going to be a walk in the park. But for those of you who don't, this might be a strategy to consider. So thanks very much for watching. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.